Hi there, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you all so much. All of you, first and foremost, let's take a deep breath right here, right now. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing Leo, Capricorn. You're taking it up. I'm hearing higher and higher, Gemini, to the exalted state of awareness. Okay. You're up and out, definitely. We'll say it like that. You got the Lovers as well here. Right over this Ten of Pentacles that I just finished Capricorn spread with. And Lovers is the card of Gemini in the major arcana. So take it as you will. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there could be a strong focus there. Also Leo. But nonetheless, and we've all got every sign in our chart, there could be a focus on those energies in a very personal chart. There could also be the feeling that things are really climbing. I'm hearing growing, getting better. I'm hearing ameliorating. They're expanding. They're, oh, is that an orb? Okay, something flying around. Gemini, I'm telling you, it's like, again, this feeling of like, even like expansion. I'm hearing ascension, something that you have been kind of becoming more and more, I'm hearing, cultivating practices around. It's like I've been working, I'm hearing specifically on my presentation skills. I specifically have been working towards this type of, I'm hearing, storyline project. And I'm hearing in a certain way, yes, I'm hearing it's interesting and it's fun to be standing on this higher ground. I realize that though there is an active side, I'm hearing, to the experience of experiencing it that I'm not really all too well versed in, and that will be I'm hearing my testing grounds, the High Priestess, the Temperance card, and the Death card. Now, Temperance sits at the very apex of your spread. Dear Gemini, this is the full moon, the new moon in Sagittarius reading, and Temperance is the natural ruler of Sagittarius, right? In the major arcana, there is the Ace of Swords as well, upright, and I'm hearing specifically begging for attention here with the Son of Swords. Now, I was, okay, let me say it like this. I was meditating your energy, Gemini, before I turned the camera, and I was hearing for you specifically. Do we have to say it? Or do we have to say it? Like, do we have to say it like clearly? Do we really need to like say it? Say it, and the Hangman flies out. The Hangman, I'm hearing specifically, it's the Hierophant here in reverse, right over the card of Virgo, the Hermit in reverse. I'm hearing choosy, picky. The Hierophant and the Hermit are both in reverse, looking over at the Son of Swords, who flies back into and away from the Hierophant, but in the same, I'm hearing discussion room, I'm hearing panel. It's like something is being perhaps alluded to indirectly, and you do have this Mother of Swords here, mirroring the Son of Swords upright. I'm seeing someone is like, I'm hearing draw their attention to the talk, but I don't want it to be one that I have to tug on the tie of and hold, I'm hearing the hand of as a pole that I flag into the ground. It's like I'm hearing, do we need to get so fancy with the way that we also, I'm hearing specifically, formalize this venture. I'm hearing also this vision, and for a number of you, I'm seeing someone wanting to like kind of be more, I'm hearing loose fit clothing with whatever this conversation is. It's like I want to feel like we are kind of like I'm hearing free-willed and spirited. And this other person, it could be you, it could be this other individual, is more, or it could be both your energy, right? It's like, but then on the other hand, it's like, I'm hearing have a standard. And I want to ensure that I'm perhaps, I'm hearing reaching those guidelines. I'm hearing also those quotation marks. I'm hearing with precision. And it's very interesting because, Gemini, I'm seeing and I'm hearing Capricorn so strongly here with the Two of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like, there is, in the Death cards looking down at the Eight of Wands, there is a certain practice room that we feel has passion that it serves, I'm hearing the space for. I'm hearing, it's like, at the end of the day, there is passion. I'm hearing there is potential. How is it that the way that we are playing in the room, while also admiring, I'm hearing specifically, its four walls, its roof, its door, its window. I'm hearing the chimney top. I'm hearing chimney sweeper. It's like everything in the room. How is it that we are understanding the practicality of every role piece? I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing role model. How is it that everything in that room, so to speak, has a serviceable nature to it, that we feel we would like to also admire. I'm hearing admire specifically here with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. It's like I want to give attention to all of the things that make this space, the space that serves. I'm hearing specifically for the kind of expression. I'm hearing that is a matter of my facial expression when I visit them. Very interesting. And I'm seeing that it's like a room, Gemini. It's like so fascinating. There's a room that you feel judgments are passed through in some shape or form. It's like, well, this is the room that we have discussions in. This is when I enter this room, we have discussions. I'm hearing we make decisions, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. The way though that, let's say, I'm seeing that the room itself plays a certain part, plays a certain role. The way that, let's say, it's acknowledged by both people, by all parties, everyone in that space. It's like, this is a common space and we've got to respect it. I'm hearing that specifically. It's like, everybody put your crayons in their coloring boxes. Very interesting. It's like everything, let's make sure that every grape has its vine and that it's put back on it once it's picked, like sort of feeling. It's like, how do you do that? I'm hearing specifically, some people might be really wondering, like, how do you, I'm hearing pre-package your posted goods, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Again, though, it's like there is a certain standard. At the same time, though, there is an illusory nature to what is being stamped in a certain way, what is being officialized, what is being pronounced, what is being in a certain way prepared. And that for you and for those around you, I'm hearing specifically, is somewhat of like a really interesting game, but also one that is a little bit hard to grasp. It's like, okay, again, how is it that we're dealing with the concept of passion and that we're dealing with the concept of performance? How is it that the way that we feel the passion and the way that we express that, we showcase that, how is it that those two paradigms of how we bring our I'm hearing our people together as well, I'm hearing or two people together, how is it, I'm hearing projects as well, how is it that it becomes a space that we can all live in together? I'm hearing also believe, and I'm hearing police force here with the Chariot and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. For a number of you, I'm hearing that this is related to the actual physical home. It's like home space, office dynamics. How is it that everything has its space, its place, but is not put there just because it was, I'm hearing, written on a placard to do so? It's like, how is it that, yet again, the way that everything is kind of designed and oriented, it feels magical in a certain way and is a reflection of our emotional isms, our emotional antics, our emotional even colors. I'm hearing specifically with the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like when people walk into this room, and whatever it may be in particular for you, wherever Gemini sits in your very personal chart, it's like when they walk into this room, I want them to feel like I put the jam and the jelly on. I'm hearing the butter and the bread in such a way that feels like a fable. I'm hearing to them to chew up and swallow. I'm hearing something that may feel like, you know what? Yeah, I'm hearing this is a real. I'm hearing home. I'm hearing home life. Like this needs to feel like, and I want to feel that this is I'm hearing a chosen chapter of the book that I'm hearing right out. I'm hearing line by line. Again, not because it's a certain sequence that is kind of like pre-programmed. I'm hearing designed and decided on, but because I'm hearing viewer's discretion. It's like something that I feel will be very interesting. I'm hearing melted through with the Ace of Cups. Something that I feel with the Nine of Cups in reverse is like something that I feel will be made memorable even. It's like I'm seeing someone, again, like presenting a certain space. I'm hearing Town Hall, Two of Pentacles upright, mirroring here, this Hierophant in reverse. It's like there's a visual side to this, and people are going to be taking pictures. It's going to be, I'm hearing a visual affair. I'm hearing that specifically with the Father of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Is like there's something that you feel also there could be a number of factors to, a number of components to, and it's like, all right, whatever it is that I carry out, it needs to be creative, but also somewhat cautiously laid out. I'm getting again with the Son of Pentacles. It's like at the end of the day, we got to make money with this. I'm hearing specifically, we can't just have it be. I'm hearing a fun fandango. I'm hearing film, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. Again, it could be something that you're thinking of kind of even monetizing, and it may be, let's say, again, a passion. How it is that you are laying the groundwork here, laying the foundation, laying the stones to line up to the house to make it feel. I'm hearing again believable, like a home. It's like I'm almost seeing someone like designing a set, or like I'm hearing script, I'm hearing manual as well. It's like, how do we also make all of the gears on the bike feel like they can't lose touch with the grander locomotion of the project? Very interesting. It's like, again, I'm seeing like, I'm hearing backpedaling here with the High Priestess and the Temperance card. There might be a number of cycles here. Also letters, I'm hearing layers that are I'm hearing reserved here. I'm hearing that are waiting to be I'm hearing remote. I'm hearing remote location, 9 for a number of you. I'm seeing this is related to filming. Up and out, like we're shooting a movie and we're gonna be in I'm hearing something Bay. I'm hearing San Francisco Bay, and then we're going to be in the Bahamas, and then we're going to be in the Galapagos Islands, and don't ask us why, but we're going to definitely be there. And then we're going to be in another little bungalow I'm hearing Cabo San Lucas with the chariot in reverse, and then we're going to be with our brother in Maine. I'm hearing specifically Northampton. I'm hearing as well Maine. I'm hearing specifically, and then we're going to be. I'm hearing broke, but that's part of the plan too. And we definitely are fitting that into the expenditure, whatever that may mean in particular for you or a number of individuals. It's like, I'm seeing that you might be planning something. I'm hearing specifically a trip to see your, for a number of you, family. I'm hearing great-grandparents, 6 of Cups connecting this 9 of Pentacles of right, 10 of Pentacles of right. I'm almost getting this feeling of like, we're visiting everyone and each person lives in a different part on the map. And that, again, is perhaps something that we have been waiting to kind of also address and plan out and talk to and kind of hold in our hand as more than an ice cream cone that just melts. It's like something that we may want to put a few toppings on as well. It's like, what is it exactly that we are seeing as the future for this movie? I'm hearing specifically like what you see carrying out, perhaps even in stages and steps. 1 second here, Gemini. One second. Sorry about that. I almost said Cancer, Capricorn. Gemini. Again, it's like I'm seeing that there's a certain also long cycle, long storyline. It could also be just like a really like convoluted itinerary or a really long project. Again, I'm hearing project, something that you may have already worked on and perhaps even invested a lot of time in, a lot of energy in. I'm hearing 9, 10, like something that almost perhaps almost came full circle, but I'm hearing cry baby with the Hanged Man. Like I'm almost seeing like someone who almost led a certain I'm hearing market out. I'm hearing mission here as well with the Ace of Cups right over this Mother of Wands, like almost gave birth to a certain project and then whoop, had a baby and I'm hearing some time off, and that was the last that they heard of them, whatever that may mean in particular for you or another individual. The Hierophant in reverse. I'm seeing though yet again, I'm hearing it's magic, and even if I'm hearing Magic Johnson makes I'm hearing a few I'm hearing moments magical, and then walks away after that. Doesn't mean that it can't come back and do it all over again. Magic Johnson has been coming through in like so many of the readings now. Magic, where you at? Magic Johnson. Okay. Well, I don't know what sign he is. If anybody knows. Okay. No, I don't want to get too deep into the dwelling here with the Mother of Wands and the Hanged Man. There's something that perhaps you felt like somewhat perhaps had, again, this Ace of Cups falling over this Mother of Wands, like something that you felt you perhaps even was, let's say, still in its incubating stages, like is a little bit maybe like personal even. I'm hearing private. I'm hearing hygiene here as well with this Ace of Cups and the 3 of Wands in reverse, like something that's like, I don't want to breastfeed in front of everyone. I'm hearing that specifically, whatever way that meant for you, no judgments at all, just channeling here what's coming through. And it can be taken, perceived, interpreted in other ways. It's like there's something that perhaps you wanted to wait until the right time in order to carry out. And it's like, no, I'm hearing I couldn't do that when I was still, I'm hearing carving out carving out cookies. I'm hearing and I'm hearing star-shaped alliances with the snow globes. It's like I'm seeing there's something that you felt like it's just not the right time, not the right space. And I'm seeing this is related to perhaps a certain project, a certain timeline, market, industry, something that you really, really were like very passionate about as well, Gemini. That you're now, I'm hearing growing colors here to draw with out loud. And here the Judgment card and the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's something that didn't make it all the way home, and it could be something that as well someone may have prompted you, wanted to kind of talk to you about a little more deeply, the Star upright, and it could be you. It's like I saved that here. Father of Swords is well coming through. The Daughter of Swords at the base of this Star, and the Father of Swords. It's like there's something that you felt had a lot of potential, and a lot of people may have told you that. A lot of people may have come up to you and been like, hey Gemini, hey you, like really like pulled you out of a crowd, or like talk to your parents about you or the people around you and was like, look Gemini, I'm hearing you are a gem. I'm hearing when it comes to XYZ as well, I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I'm hearing you are so beautiful to me. It's like you are so beautiful. And it's like they still told you. I'm hearing over and over. They're like, look, can you just talk at this one talk show? Gemini, look, can you just intern here? I'm hearing, please, like, just try this. I'm hearing, try that, do this. And I'm seeing you kind of being like, or having been like, I am not just a train that rides on the tracks. Thank you, though. I'm hearing that so kind of you. I'm hearing you, and I'm seeing like holding someone's hand. I'm like, look, I don't take this as like that I'm the jester who doesn't like to joke. It's like I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm hearing that specifically. I really just have an itinerary that I feel is very, very, very serious, and in the way that I carry it out, and it could feel like a mission. It's like this is again like this is not just a party that I'm gonna pop the balloon of as I'm hearing I'm hearing as a poke bowl announcement. Okay, it's like I'm seeing something that is as you feel it, like not something as well that you want to just do in any kind of setting. I'm hearing social setting. It's like this is not something that I maybe want to be really I'm hearing packaged by also my followers. I'm hearing fellow followers. Like again, I'm seeing like there's some kind of aspect to even the rhythm. I'm hearing the cycle, the lifestyle that surrounds what you see eventually being something that you take very public, something that you really would like to be recognized in the space of, yes, but again, in the ways of like, okay, if I built this platform from the ground up, how is it that I feel that the ground I'm hearing that I've grown, whatever it is that I have in, is soil that I have stood in long enough to feel like it's so fascinating. I'm seeing you standing on soil in a garden, Gemini. And I'm seeing you, I'm hearing just standing there and feeling the temperature. And it could be like a market, right? It could be an industry, something that you feel is a matter of timing, but not a matter of how I'm hearing the sun works through the dial in the sky, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing dials as well. It's like, this is not something that I'm watching the trends with. I'm hearing, I'm not on the stock exchange watching the ticker. I'm hearing, this is something that I'm seeing again, barefoot on the ground, on the bare earth. And I'm seeing your feet are like mood feet, like mood rings, that change colors based on your supposed mood. And right, they kind of like they shapeshift a little bit, right, in color depending on what, again, like something about your mood, okay, based on how you feel. Nonetheless, I'm hearing energetically as well, but I'm seeing your feet like glowing up in different colors at the bottom of them, like as you're standing. I know, it's so magical. You're standing on this soil, and I'm seeing you standing there and just kind of being really I'm hearing self-righteous in that space as well, like really determined, really, really rocking the space of feeling a little bit I'm hearing like I wouldn't say, let's say I'm hearing it as I'm hearing responsible, but but reckless at the same time. And I'm saying it's specifically related here to the father source. I'm hearing like Aquarius, very Aquarian in the way that perhaps you are taking this project on. It's like, okay, I'm hearing you like showing up to like some kind of event, being like, hello everyone. Okay, hi. I'm hearing, what does innovation mean? I'm hearing that specifically for Gemini. It's like, what is it that innovation means? And I'm seeing you really like opening up a certain and being in the way of it. It could be perceptive in the way that you feel connected to what your reasons are for the ways that you carry out what you do. And it's like, I'm hearing specifically yet again, it's like, what does it mean to develop something from the ground up? What does it mean truly, right? Like, it's like, if I'm starting a project, if I am starting a project, what does that mean? That, let's say it's mine. I'm hearing it's a matter of how I am invested in it. Now, if I'm invested in it, what does it mean to feel that I'm invested in it? What does it mean to feel through the process of creation? And that being a very personal sort of process, how it is that you are identifying with yourself through the whole cycle here and the Eight of Pentacles here coming through. It could have, again, been something that you felt like, I'm hearing again, it's like, I could have started that. I'm hearing a project a long time ago. If I wanted to, I could have been involved in it right now, right here, right now. But again, the rhythm wasn't right. And that was the feeling space specifically that I was tuned into, that I was tapped into, I'm hearing the whole time. And that I'm still sort of timing myself out to the scales of. And I'm hearing at the end of this, I'm going to wink at the world and tell them that it was a matter of my waiting period to feel that I was just ready to move forward on this. And I'm hearing Scorpio strongly. I'm hearing specifically for you, I'm hearing Cancer and Capricorn so strongly here. It's like, I'm seeing Gemini that you know uniquely what space you're ready for when you're ready for it. I'm hearing, you know, when the pot is ready. I'm hearing to be picked, whatever that may mean. In particular for you, I'm hearing picked up as well. Six of Pentacles. I'm seeing this is related to baking. It's like, you know, when your I'm hearing poly pot pie is ready to be popped out. I'm hearing out of the closet. I'm hearing as well Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. It's like, you know, when your dish tastes right. It's like that kind of feeling. And people can look at you and they can taste your dish and be like, it's great. I'm hearing I stuck into the kitchen, took a spoon of that, and I think that you're ready. And you're like, no. I'm hearing, I never said that. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. I also, for a number of you, this could be related to perhaps how your work is being published and recognized. And I'm almost seeing like someone, maybe as you might feel it, feeling that, or it could again be your own energy. On one hand, you might be feeling really like excited, really. I am feeling that you are absolutely excited, but it's not a matter really of excitement. It's perhaps a matter of like, the Jupiter in me really wants to get on the train and start pulling all of the bells and whistles on it and be like, yeah, it's on, we're going forward, moving forward, we're going to Hawaii. I'm hearing Hollywood as well. It's like, but that's not the point. I'm hearing the point is not just to put the jam and the jelly on the butter. I'm hearing on the butter, okay, and then slap it onto the bread. It's like there is a deliberateness with which that we I'm hearing serve this mission with, from the very depths of our soul, of the feeling space specifically, that we are on a very personal level aware of. It's like, I have the feeling, I know what I'm feeling, I am carrying out my work from that space and that space alone. And at the end of the day, I'm not getting that, it's not that people don't understand that, but I'm getting that at the end of the day, right? You feel it. You're like, okay, well, you know, not everybody gets it. Not everybody gets maybe why I'm taking my time. Not everybody understands why maybe there are certain turns that I feel like I've just got to take when I'm on the turnpike here. Not everybody gets it. I'm hearing not everybody's gonna go home with me as well when they see that I'm driving like that as well. Whatever that may mean, it could be related to investment. But I'm seeing that in whatever way that might be meant for you, and it could be taken again in a number of ways, dear Gemini. But I'm seeing that you are kind of like, again, I'm seeing at the end of the day that there will be understanding of the whole picture here overall. And it's like, you're not meant to, I'm seeing you looking at people and be like, you're not meant to understand how the movie plays out while I'm writing it. Okay, sort of feeling. It's like, this is, I'm hearing, yeah, you're going to think that I'm joking the whole time. You're going to think that I'm not, I'm hearing justifying my actions as well, in whatever way that might be meant for you or another. The Strength card is mirroring here, the Ace of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. It's like, we are, though, standing firm. I'm hearing resolute in our reasons that are felt, I'm hearing, again, on an energetic level. I'm hearing intrinsically related to what it is that we feel. And it's like, yet again, Gemini, I'm seeing you kind of being like, look, I do not joke around specifically here with what I jam out to, whatever that may mean. In particular for you, it could be related to matters of also public self-expression, what it is that you perhaps also involve yourself in. It could be collaboratively as well. It's like, I'm hearing joking about that. I'm hearing that specifically. And I'm seeing you kind of, again, being very cautious, very creative, though, at the same time, in the way that you, and in the ways that you maneuver through a process that in some ways may feel standardized, okay? May feel like there is somewhat of a storyline to it. And it's like, again, how does Dorothy move through the Wizard of Oz along the yellow brick road all the way to the wizard's house in a new way this time? I'm hearing with the wizard in the wardrobe, point 2. I'm hearing point 2, 2.0. Like, I'm seeing there's something that you feel is perhaps due as well for renovation. Perhaps I'm hearing recycling, reprinting. I'm hearing the magazine as well. Very interesting, very exciting. Something that you feel you are, let's say, wanting to really republish here. I'm almost getting like a reinstating vows feeling as well, the Hierophant. In reverse, looking over at the Sun in reverse, and the Father of Pentacles, looking over into the future. The feeling is, though, yet again, that it's like, okay, how is it yet again that we make this process feel like it is personally carried out and also presented, and I'm hearing as a reflection of passion. And I'm seeing that there are a lot of different folders in that one drawer that you have that you've prepared with a lot of time, money, energy, effort, and specifically I'm hearing temperature gauging here with the Hermit in reverse. This could also be physically focused. Always take it as you will, right? Okay, but Gemini, I'm getting here that if you are thinking of I'm hearing rolling the dice here again, that there, and I'm seeing that, okay, yes, that there are a few switchboards here for the announcement, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm seeing almost like different switches, okay, but nonetheless, I'm getting that. So I'm hearing Sagittarius strongly with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Sun of Wands upright. There is a certain temperature. I'm hearing again. It's like, I gotta get it just right, guys. I'm hearing it's like, it's gotta be right, or I can't talk. I'm hearing I can't do the demo. I can't talk, and it's almost like I'm hearing someone is wondering, like, I'm hearing who your doctor is. I'm hearing also like how you do that. I'm in the way that you do it. I'm hearing doctorate, like, and this can be something that, again, people really, they also respect you for. They're like, whoa, Gemini, you're a rock star. You really are. But I'm hearing, what's the role again? I'm hearing specifically, and you're like, look, I'm hearing yet again, I am still I'm hearing revolutionizing the spirit with which I space out my stories here. And that can be on a physical level, on a professional level, on a financial level. It's like, yet again, I want to feel that I'm making the moves in ways that don't make me look like I'm just glazing over them. And you could feel that the glaze on this I'm hearing pumpkin pillow, I'm hearing of a pie is just right. But for me, I know when I am satisfied with it, and that is frequentially based. That is, I'm hearing also physically, I'm hearing engaged with, I'm hearing the interface of, I'm hearing though in sensory rather. It's like that is something that is physically also engaging for me as a testing grounds for understanding my timeline. And I'm seeing that a number of people are really interested, really curious, very, very curious to know how it is that you're kind of turning the wheel here like that. I'm hearing without your permit as well. What are you doing? You're a Gemini. Take it as you will. Just be careful. Okay, but there's not just on any particular way. Always take it as you will, Gemini. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of interest here being generated. I'm hearing related to the monetization scheme, and you could be, again, having a lot of interest here, a lot of people really wondering, again, when you're ready. I'm hearing also to sell your stuff. So exciting, Gemini. Love and light to enjoy this period, and I highly recommend to check out your rising sun or moon sign. Specifically, if you're watching for matters related to love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, then you may want to check out your Venus sign. Also, finances can play through your Venus sign, okay? Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in, dear Cancer, Gemini. Cancer here is in reverse in your center of your spread, and the Cancer full moon is culminating, climbing right towards the tail end of the month, around the 22nd of December. I'm going to move into that reading now to see how the energies move through between the new moon in Sag right here around this time up until the full moon in Cancer. If you'd like to check out that reading, you can check it out here via the link in the bio description box below. Nonetheless, thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light on this journey forward. Thank you all so much, all of you, dear Gemini, for tuning in, for connecting, for your dear support, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I read all your comments, and for those of you who have been following for quite some time now, thank you so much for sharing this journey together, and I'll see you soon. Bye.